We're back at the Eye in the trade show area of Potato Expo 2018, and again, it's good, loud, and exciting, and lots of good energy going on. We're here to talk about a subject that is really becoming very much talked about within the potato industry, and I think something that has a tremendous opportunity to be important for how this industry goes forward in a positive way in the future, and that's soil health. So I've got an academic on one side of me and a farmer agronomist on the other side of me, so we're going to talk about it. So we got Noah Rosenzweig over here, who is a plant soil health expert from a scientific point of view, and Karl Ritchie, who is an expert in soil health from the digging the dirt point of view. Is that a fair assessment?
Sure.
There you go. So we're going to talk a little about soil health. So for the people who don't really know, from a sort of a science point of view, what is soil health and what's involved in it?
Well, from the research side, we see soil health that there's all these multiple factors that will enhance the overall crop performance, and that's really underneath the soil, the biology, the chemistry, and all that working together promotes a sustainable growing system for the grower.
So from the kind of the grower production side of things, how do we see soil health from over there?
Well, we've always known soil health is important. We all believe in it. The challenge is how can we build it in a way that we can afford to, and what's practical. There are a lot more questions that we have than we have answers.
So how are we going to know if we're doing better or worse? What are we talking about in terms of measurement or kind of evaluative? So I want to go back and forth between you guys, and feel free to jump in at any point. So how are we going to measure it?
So I'm excited. The National Potato Council and the group of researchers, along with Dr. Rosenzweig, are working on developing soil tests that are practical. We've been able to measure NP and K for years, but we can't consistently measure soil health. People don't agree on it. And so that's what I'm excited about. There are new tests being developed and being worked on with this group.
So there's more to soil health than just NK and P?
Yeah. And
I'm shocked.
Well, I think from the research side, just like all other parts of agricultural research, is that biotechnology is really bringing the tools that we can study mechanistically what's happening. I think from the grower's standpoint, they know what works for them, but we want to try to figure out why it's working for them and get to that point where we can maybe give them definitive recommendations on how they can really improve their systems.
So what ways do you see that improving the soil health on your farm will sort of, where are the benefits going to be, both maybe short and long term?
So short term, we're seeing a yield benefit on fields that have better tilth, that are softer, the tubers can set out better in the hill, and we can get a better yield. That's an immediate benefit.
What do you think's doing that? What's causing that? What are you doing you think's having that on the soil tilth aspect of it?
On the soil tilth, we've done a lot of work to improve our tillage practices and to improve cover crops. So that's an immediate benefit, but it's still hard to quantify, and there's not the one size that fits all, and it's difficult to reproduce. It's a lot of art and a lot of science, and there's still a lot of guessing going on.
We're on the cusp of art and science, trying to figure out which. Well, it's interesting to me because we are probably not going to be no-tilling potatoes. So we start out in a pretty unique position. So I guess that makes us unique. How do you see that as a positive or as a negative for us in potatoes?
I just think it's something that we have to adapt to. And I think we have growers like Karl, the Walthers, that really do a really good job. And, can we figure out mechanistically what's happening, what they're doing to really, as Karl said, it's not cookie cutter, it's not one size fits all, but can we come up with something?
But do you think we're taking, with the research that's being looked at, we're taking the right steps to begin that process?
Yes.
Yes. It sounds like it's going to be a long process.
It will be, but I like how we're backing up. There are 1,000 salesmen out there that will sell you 1,000 complicated products, and we're not trying to identify the perfect product. We're trying to identify tests so that we can evaluate products on our own farm with a repeatable way to do it. I think farmers are the best scientists. We just need a way to be able to measure it.
Give them some way to measure it. Well, that's a great talk on soil health. I personally am excited about it, and I look forward to where we go with it as an industry. So thank you guys for being with us. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with more from the eye just in a few minutes.